It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Come on, ready.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for a defense.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Ready?
1 yard line.
Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
52 block. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Red, yellow.
From the gun, it's Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First down.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Set. Ready.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Down, set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Love firing to Golden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's third and 2.
10 cycles. 10.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Packers.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He finds Caden Reed for the grab. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
24-yard gain.
Here we go. Striker, yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Now Love. And that is hot in the end zone. He's in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Shot, 7, ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
To the yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 30-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 11.
Set, hut, ready.
Now Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Here's Young. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Panthers. It covers 51 yards.
Got it.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. Hut.
To throw, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is up and through. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On play action, Love. First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Second down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On third down, they go with Jacobs. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Third and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
On fourth down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. Back deep for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn, Jr. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Beats the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Black 40.
To throw is Young. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
That's to the receiver, Horn. Good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. Jaden Reed on the return for the Pack. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Ready, break. 12 down. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now.
Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Now, Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
10 cycles. Right, 90. Come on, set. Striker. 45. Wide. Set.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Has some room inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big-time run by Jacobs. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Set, hut, ready.
Love to throw it on first down. This one's caught at the floor. To the goal line and in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Horn now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Black Ultra. Set.
On play action, Young. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Good work to get the 1st down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that 1st down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Edgerrin Cooper.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Ready. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that ball incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down. Panthers.
Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Let's go now. Hut. Go. Black. Ready.
Jacobs.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Down.
Love to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Packers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
His kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Horn now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25. So right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Jack. Set. Hut. Red. 38. Black shot. Set.
On 1st down is Young. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Here we go. Right. White. Smash. Red. Red. Cycle. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
To kick off for Carolina.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Ready. Black 40. Mega. Strike. Check. Smash.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we ready.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted it up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 34-yard line.
Give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Yellow, 43. Set.
On 2nd down, Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down. On the give, it's Hubbard. We get this to about midfield. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
he will score! Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Packers take over first and 10. The Packers take over first and 10. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
he does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set, ready. Drill, 52. Ready.
On second down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
First and 10
On the set.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Red, 38. Fight, 60.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Love. There's Hunter. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blue, 32. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Striker, 3-3.
40-yard line.
Check, huh?
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Packers first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
31-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready. Watch 52 blue. Check pink. Set.
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 7. To throw is Love. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Plastic, 6, black, 95. Black shot. Set.
Throwing is Love. This is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Young to throw on first down. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10
Let's
at
go.
the 44-yard line.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Get ready.
They'll try the right side with Hubbard. To the pylon, he's in. Through the Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. Panthers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Blue 32.
On first down, it's Love. Catch is made. That is Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Back to throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Down. 63. Set up.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Not much happening there, just a short game. 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, cut.
They'll drop to throw. The seventh screen here to Hubbard. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Young. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Red, yellow, 22. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, go. Let's cut.
They go play action with Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. That's to the right side, and incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the coverage are...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here.